At the end of the day, the president needs to have a meeting with himself because it seems his advisors are not helping him.
Misplaced priorities, perhaps?
No, he needs to have a meeting with himself because his advisors have completely failed him. Now, 2 years down the line, Big Four agenda, we have not one single kiosk, let alone a house, to show for the housing. And we were supposed to be doing 500,000 houses. We don't have a kiosk anywhere. When we talk about food security, we have not seen any effort to either subsidize farm inputs or even improve on fertilizer or even manufacture fertilizer locally. In fact, the last time I remember there was a fertilizer factory that was to be done in Eldoret that already ended up, the land is already in private hands, or they go down, one of the two. When we talk about manufacturing, as we are speaking, the cost of energy in this country is ridiculous. We have capital flight. Every day we have factories closing down in this country. So the president needs to have a meeting with himself and realize that this BBI, whether it is Tanga Tanga or any other of these funny frameworks, believe you me, will never help him achieve anything. He has to decide now to be selfish and decide what he wants to be able to do for this country as an individual.
All right. Because,
and here's my proposal to him, the first entry point that he needs to start with is we have a vacancy at the National Treasury. The National Treasury has been at the heart of the mess, the economic mess this country is going through. Let President Uhuru Kenyatta today appoint Edward Ouko as the CS Treasury. Edward Ouko knows from the last MCA in this country to the top CS where and how they steal. So until he fixes the leakage in at that level, all these things about BBI and exciting the people, you can see the backlash even in his own backyard in Central. He has been attempting to go to Central for the last 4 months. He has not been able to. Why? Because the people eventually are calling the bluff. They are like, BBI, oh, you told us this is Muguruki, now he's your brother, now you told this other one is your brother, now he's Tanga Tanga, you know.
So it is quite confusing at that point.
If these guys are not careful, the tsunami that is coming will not come from the quarters Raila is expecting. It will come from Wanjiku. And they will all be swept into oblivion. And it will never be very interesting for any of them.
All right.
Yes.